good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the morning chat number 2 from the Crusher. Coming to you from 7-Eleven. Oh, thank heaven they're open 24 hours a day. Cream and sugar. Just half and half and sugar. Half and half. Half and half sugar and half coffee. I put the sugar to it and I put the half and half to it. It's the extra large cup. It's says extra large. I don't know how many ounces it is. Hold on. Nope. It's a big one. It's a big one. It's what I gotta have. Well, man, that's good. That's the best cup of coffee I ever drank in my life. Right there. All right, let's get into it. The stickers. Yes, I asked for your opinion. Yes, I got them. Yes, I read them. And yes, I love them. And yes, I'm going to do what you said. The vertical is out of here. I made a video yesterday, I think, already showing that I took the YouTube part off and stuck it in the galley. So it's got a use. And the part that just says Sarasota Tim, while it's incognito and, I'm going to remove it. I don't want to wrap it. I don't want a billboard. At the same time, I do want to promote the channel and put these stickers on there that will come off quite easily when I sell it. But we're like one of them rolling campaign buses, or the rock bands, they usually don't put their name on the side of their bus because they want to be incognito. Well, you've seen those buses that are promoting something. That is a billboard. So, yeah, that's what we're doing, and that's the purpose of it. I'm picking up 3 more this morning, 2 for the Crasher in Flagstaff. That'll go on at such time I pull it again. And 1 more to go on the Bushwhacker door side, either above it or below it. I've got mixed comments on where it should go. There is no changing the font size or the size of the sticker. The reason is he's already made them, number 1. Number 2, these guys tell me when I work within how wide, what I call length, they call width. The width is determined by the height of the font letters. And the computer or whatever does this particular spacing. And all it would happen is if I made the font bigger, the width has to go out bigger. These are 5. These were scheduled to be 6 by 36. But I think they're now a 5 by 36. And I think that's the whole cut. When I take the paper off, I think they're actually a little smaller. But they can be seen. It's not something I want them to read from across the street. But from 10 or 20 feet, or passing you on the road, or walking through an RV park, you got both sides, and you've got the back when traveling. When the galley is open, when I'm cooking and stuff, it can't be seen. But, yeah. And if it wants to start up some conversation, or people are curious and they want to check out the channel, that's what we're about. Yes, I read all the comments. It took a while. There's quite a few. Not many negatives, some smirky ones, but hey, you got to be tough. I don't care about that. I really don't. It's like reading a text wrong. I'm sure if we met, any of these comments that I even considered smirky, I'm sure I would like you and you would like me. I'm sure of it. But you know those ones that are just absolutely mental. God. And for what? They don't even know you. Man, get a life. I don't even answer them because you guys are a lot wittier than I am and will say things that I won't. But, and I'm not asking you to, but a lot of you, and articulately too, with wittiness, you know, of how you come back. I'm like, oh, that was a good one. So they stepped into that one. You know, the community got them. But the real ugly ones, you know, we get rid of them. And there's very few now. I've probably got a huge prison cell over here. I got them all in the prison. They can't get out. Well, they can get out if they, I don't know, I guess they go and create new usernames and emails. And they want to go through all that and go back into prison, which is what most people do. They get out of prison. They get out, they go screw up in 5 minutes, and they're right back in prison where they feel comfortable. Amongst the others. But anyway, today is this is the last morning chat from 7-Eleven. I'm going to go get my leg looked at 8:45. It's 5:38 now. 75 degrees. Got the air conditioning going. South Florida. Anywhere else I'm going to be as of tonight, I'll be wearing probably long pants because the mornings and the evenings will be chilly enough to wear clothes, which I'm excited about. I've got let's talk about the seats. So many of you giving me the ideas, and so many of you keep repeating, put them in the crasher, put them in the crasher. Gotta turn this AC down. I'm getting hot from the coffee. The seats back here are huge. First of all, the bottom is thick, the back is thick. They're big, beautiful, comfortable leather seats. And what bolts them to the floor that stays on the bottom of the seat is a big, long rail metal track that has the holes in it for the bolts. Heavy as heck, especially the one that it's a 60-40 split. The big one, I about got my eyeball about popped out of my head pulling out of my truck last week. But when I discovered how much more room I got, they're coming out. They got to go. When I get to Jacksonville tonight, they're coming out. So I talked to my neighbor up there who sits on his porch and watches over my stuff like a hawk. He called me yesterday. As soon as Walmart dropped off a couple things I ordered for the trip, got my new room, my annex room. Well, that comes Sunday, I think. I got a little gauge that goes on the propane tank in the front of the cramper, so I can just glance and see if I'm getting low on propane. I don't have to loosen it and lift it up and shake it. It's a gauge. And so before you start cooking something and run out of fuel, you can always kind of keep an eye on that every day and say, hey, I need to get this filled. This is getting low, or swap it out with one of my other tanks. So I thought that was a good investment. Miss Jolene has one for her little stove at the Tiki Hut. And they were inexpensive, so I got it. I got a 15-foot propane quick connect. I got a quick connect propane connection behind the wheel of the teardrop over on the door side, and the other side, the other end of the hose is the female end that screws in to that portable small propane grill I have. So instead of buying those little 1-pound bottles that can be expensive, and yes, you can refill them, but I'm not going to carry a bunch of those little bottles around and the refill kit. I'll just feed off of my bigger propane tank. And the hose was not that expensive, 15 feet. And it's at the back of the cramper, so I can just move it around anywhere I want, and away from everything. And that's cool. The Crasher at home in Jacksonville also has the same quick release and a griddle that hooks on a railing on the side of the camper. You can get a little bit of grease splatter on there and everything, but it's not too bad. But I'm not going to take that with me. It's a very heavy thing. It's got this cast iron griddle that sits on top. And it's a griddle, not a grill. A grill has fire, where you can cook, your ribs and dogs and chicken and things like that. Griddle is great for making the pancakes, the eggs, sauteing things, peppers and onions, yada, yada. So I got that, and that was delivered, and my neighbor, Tom, he gave me a call immediately. Hey, you got some packages here. So I said to Tom that I'll be home tonight, and I'd like to run something past you about my seats. And he goes, hey, this guy is so nice. I got a 12 by 26 foot shed you can put them in. I said, well, people are telling me in the comments I got to worry about mice or rats. He goes, not here. So, and so I told that to Jolene, and she said, does it have a floor in it? And, what does a mouse want with my seat? I'm going to wrap it in a tarp, and I've stored things before. I didn't come back and find my seats eaten or blankets eaten. So I'm going to put them in there. And they'll be out of the weather, and they'll be safe. And I will have the room. I can sleep back here. This is a huge cab, folks. If you don't know about a Toyota Tundra Crewmax, they don't have any bed on the back. They're only 5.5 feet. All the room from an 8-foot bed or a 6-foot truck bed is put in the truck. And you see a lot of them that are 4 doors. And, you open the door and, well, there's adequate room, for someone to sit back there. It's just, adequate. This is a limousine. This is amazing. It's just huge back there. Tons of room, tons of room. And when you take those seats out, yeah, I can put all kind of stuff in here. If I pack it right, buy the right kind of containers. The fridge, my Dometic is back here now. I did start yesterday with raising the leveler jacks on the cramper. Didn't even notice them. They were up last night sleeping in it. And I put the Dometic back in the back seat here. And there's a Blue Eddy running it. And the Blue Eddy is a new product that has been sent to me while I was down here that I haven't released the video on yet because it's a companion to another product that they haven't sent me yet, that they don't have in stock yet, enough of them. So it's kind of like they want me to kind of show them together, but not. I'm waiting to hear back from them. Anyway, if they say it's okay, I'll show you the video. It's been done. It's just it's not public. But I'm using it. It's bad to the bone. You remember the big Blue Eddy I got, the AC200L? That's at the Crasher. I'm taking that one with me. And this one, I've been running the Dometic fridge on it since yesterday. It was fully charged, the Blue Eddy. It's a portable power station. I mean, there's no secret about that. But it's different in its uniqueness. It's really cool. First of its kind. Anyway, it doesn't have, it's big. It doesn't have the watts that the big one has, the AC200 they sent me, that has the 30 amp plug on it. That's the one I'm going to take with me, that the camper can hook right into. This one has been running the Dometic now for, well, I guess it'll be 24 hours later today. I looked at it this morning. I think it said 77% battery left. So, I mean, 4 or 5 days, it'll run the fridge without recharging it. takes 45 minutes to an hour to recharge it with the generator or a wall plug. So, man, I got the power. There's no way I'm going to... First of all, I'm probably going to always be at a campground and not even need my generator. But in the event, that's good coffee. I got the Cuban. No, that's at Wawa. I got the Colombian. I got the dark. I'm into that rich, dark coffee now. No flavor, no hazelnut, just half and half and sugar. I like a lot of cream, so I left room for cream. And I put 4 packs of sugar. 2, you don't even know what's in there. 3, you're starting to maybe a hint. 4, it's not oversweet. It's just right. In fact, that's the best cup of coffee I've ever drank in my life. Oh, yeah, that's good. So, reading your comments, we got over the seat. We got the stickers. I'll be replacing the vertical one. That one's coming off. The consensus, while a few of you did like it, Jolene and I thought it was unique. As someone in comments put it very eloquently, it's a curiosity placement where it's like this. And that's exactly what Jolene and I was thinking about it. But when Chef Luke and his wife looked at it, they were like, huh? And then you guys in the comments, in a kind way, said, no, it doesn't work. Leave it, take it off, and put it over there on... I'm leaning about today putting the new one above Bushwhacker. I'll place it on both. We'll make a decision. On the door side of the camper, the one where the stickers are going this way, I'm going to put the decal either above or below a Bushwhacker. I am not going to remove Bushwhacker decal. One reason, the only reason, it won't come off. That's been baked on there by the sun since 2020 when it was made. You are not removing that without leaving all kind of marring, discoloration from the... Although the trailer is really not oxidized at all, super shiny. And that's the name of it. I wouldn't take that one off. And the stickers, as far as up above or below, I don't know. So we'll find. It's above on the other side because it was really the only placement other than down at the very bottom, which Luke and Catherine were saying, no, it's too low. Nobody's going to see it. So it looks like up high to match the other side is what I'll do. And I don't need one in the front because towing it, you can't see it. And when it's parked at the RV park, you could, and I'm getting 3 more today. I might place another one in the front. So I will sticker it up. You can't believe a damn thing I say. Anyway, folks, today's the day we're leaving. No more last coffees, no more last gyms, no more anything for a month. Now, he gave me 30 days or a month. I already wasted yesterday. I'm wasting today. I'll probably waste 2 more days in Jacksonville before I leave there. And then it'll take me a few days to get anywhere close to being out west. So now there's 8-10 days with 20 days left. And you need 10 of them to get back home. So that leaves 10 days of tooling around or seeing something. I may cancel my appointment, not come back. I have fun out there. But it's really a pain in my butt to think I got to drive back from potentially New Mexico to Boynton Beach, Delray Beach, in fact, to see a doctor. Come all the way to Florida and then down South Florida to go in and say, hey, look at my eye. And then could leave again. But I'm following what God is leading me to do. And where is stuff I'm looking for? One is I have all kinds of eye drops. No shortage of that. I need to clean this truck out, as everybody knows. I'm looking for this. And it is now time to go get a shower and get out of this white t-shirt, get all this bug spray off of me, look a little more presentable, let daylight finally show up, and we'll do Crushing It for Christ today. I haven't looked inside. I know there's a good one. And it's been great, hasn't it? I just love that book. And I'm so appreciative, very appreciative of a couple of things before I end the video. Is your comments regarding Crushing It for Christ, the devotional book. How many of you do enjoy it? And I'm so happy for all of us that we are, like-minded in that respect, and we can learn and be mindful every day of how to be kind and know that God is there to help us out. And two, I'm very thankful for the emails. You listen very closely to the videos. I need something, the tents, the this, the that, the stickers at fast signs. Everything has been provided to me from you through emails. John, I won't say his last name, but he sends me emails of places to go when he hears I'm going to be traveling in a certain direction. He's always trying to give helpful tools, of which I have a big email folder just for his emails that I can go into and scour through. And there's so much information. There's a wealth of information he's provided for me. And so many of you others out there, not just on links and help about ideas, but your inspiration, your encouragement, your support through email, not just the comments. And some of the things you say are very humbling and very, very, very kind. And I can just tell, both male and female, what kind, salt of the earth people you are. And I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. I'm just so proud to have this channel. I'm sorry for the delay. I really am on, getting out there. But so many of you really do understand, as I do. I have to do what I have to do. These are the situations with the surgery in the eye. You can't ignore a doctor's, appointment that he says I need to look at. I just operated on your eyeball, and you can't just run off and never come back. I need to see it. And a couple of times it was good that I didn't go anywhere. But now we're good. And now we're going to go. Now we're going to begin. It's going to be worth it. And it's all in the right timing. Not our timing, but his timing, remember. Never put the cart in front of the horse. Always be patient and ask for guidance and direction and umptions and feelings to do the right thing so that you can always crush it.